Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's civilization is the Insubres. Settling in Lombardy and other surrounding regions in the Padania Plains, the Insubres are remembered for their very mixed and diverse culture that was influenced by its neighbors, in particular the Ligures, the Etruscans, and the Celts, the last of which integrated well among the Insubres when they migrated in Italy in 400 BC. Of all the civilizations we have covered so far, the Insubres are the ones of which less is known. Personally, I think it's because they adopted so many things from so many cultures that they failed to leave a concrete and unique identity. So far, most of the research has confirmed that they were really natives of Italy and not of Celtic origins. They were cousins of the Ligures, but as more Celts started moving in, they started to mix in. There is no physical surviving description of how the Insubres looked, but it seems that they were not so different from today's population of Lombardy, so really nothing special. Regardless, the Insubres did indeed have their own identity. They all lived united under a king and spoke the same language. They knew how to write, but they never developed an alphabet of their own, using primarily the Etruscan alphabet and the Ligurian one. Their fate really depended on various preferences, as many just believed in Celtic gods, adding some native beliefs into the pile. They are famously credited for founding Milan, which was called Mediolanum back then, in 590 BC, and are also credited for starting its iron-working traditions. Insubrean smiths were considered the best in Italy for the longest time. The Romans did indeed learn a lot from their arts. Speaking of Romans, let's talk about them fighting. Now, the Insubres were not as easy to annex as the Veneti, but not as hard as the Samnites. They were indeed strong fighters with really good armor, but the fact that they were united really gave Rome an advantage. The conflict with Rome started in 228 BC, when the Romans decided to take revenge of the Senosis and took over their land. The Insubres were not very happy about this, so they called their Celtic friends and made an alliance. In 225, they tried to weaken the Roman colony of Soci, but were utterly defeated. The Cenomani tribe, a Celtic tribe who lived south from Lombardy, sided with Rome and helped them in a campaign against the Insubres in 223 and 222, but the conflict ended with a stalemate. However, during this conflict, we get the first mention of an Insubres king. This one was called Viredomaro, and no illustration of him exists, as we know his name only because he dies in the battle. In 221, Rome captures Mediolanum and forces the Insubres to ally with them. The Insubres were not very happy, but in 218 Hannibal arrived in northern Italy and they decided to join him in his little adventure in kicking Roman ass, until the tables had turned and it was Hannibal that was getting spanked badly like the bad boy he is. In 194, the Insubres indefinitely allied with the Romans, and in 49 BC, they got Roman citizenship along all the northern Italians under Roman rule. After that, the Insubres integrated into the Roman Empire pretty well, and Mediolanum, Milan, has many buildings who have witnessed such cultural swing. So guys, that will be it. We have covered all the major Italian civilizations, and we definitely did not forget anyone. I will be back as soon as I can with a brand new video about a new historical topic. Feel free to tell me what you would like to see next. See ya.